on, guys? Today I'm going to be sharing with you some quick tips and tricks, and that is for copying the blue tint Yeezys coming up this Saturday. I'm pretty excited, and you guys should be pretty excited too, because with these tips and tricks, you're going to cop. I believe in you, guys. I believe in you. And if you haven't watched my How to Cop guide, if you're new to getting Yeezys, like you don't really understand the fundamentals, be sure to just check out my How to Cop guide after you watch this. A lot of the things you might be confused on might be explained in that. So all the fundamentals are in that video. This might be a little complex, but I urge you to listen anyway, especially for you guys who are advanced users. If you ever disagree with me, make sure to leave a comment, and I will definitely take you 100% serious. And in fact, a lot of these tips are actually based off of comments, because we don't know 100% what Adidas is doing. So I'll get to that later. But for now, we're getting into tip number 1. And that was actually not using a tip that I provided earlier. Now, in a prior video, I mentioned you should be using a visual ping or a page monitor to get in as fast as possible on Yeezy Supply, because it'll make a little bell noise. You could set it for bell, make a rooster noise, or anything else like that, and you'll also get an email notification. However, I would advocate not using this actually, because it's extremely inconsistent. The reason I know this is because I tested it. I had it set up, and I was planning to test it for when the password page went up on Saturday. However, it didn't work. And the reason I know it didn't work is because today being Tuesday, you're probably watching this on Thursday. So today, Yeezy Supply put up a password page, and they also released some clothing. Yeezy Mafia made a joke that the 700s were coming out. They really weren't, so if you were confused about that, it was just people's canceled orders getting confirmed. So don't stress about that. But my point is that I tried out Visual Ping, and I was actually doing another method, which I'll get into, and I got in on Yeezy Supply doing that method. A whole 30 seconds or like 10 seconds later, Yeezy Mafia made the tweet. So that just makes the point clear that don't go based off of Yeezy Mafia's tweet. They're 10 seconds delayed, which is a long time. You're probably going to be too late by that point. But on top of it all, Visual Ping, I didn't even get an email from them. And the rooster noise that it made, 30 seconds delayed. Guys, I cannot advocate more not using this. Please, because some of you guys, I'm sure you have success with it. However, I cannot tell all of you to use it if I didn't have success myself, because it illustrates the point that this is inconsistent. You cannot be relying on it. But I got you guys. I got all you guys covered. I figured out a way to keep refreshing Adidas. Not refreshing, but keep checking Adidas by hitting like a bookmark, you know? So you could make sure that you get in, first one in, without getting banned, because I've mentioned this in plenty of videos. If you keep hitting that bookmark, you're going to get banned if you OD on it every 2 to 3 seconds. Some people are saying like, if you do 10 seconds, you're good. I always advocate doing 20 seconds just to be safe, but no need to do that. No need to wait 10 seconds, guys. I figured out how to do this, and there's 2 ways you could do it. One, get a VPN on one of your computers for $2 to $3, but we don't need to do that. We don't need to spend $2 to $3. We could do this for free, guys, and all you need is a mobile device that could use long-term evolution. And the reason I'm saying this is Yeezy Supply cannot track your IP address while you're on long-term evolution. So when you're on long-term evolution, what I want you guys to do, don't hit the refresh button when you're on YeezySupply.com and you're on that password page. You should not be hitting that refresh button, because if you're hitting the refresh button, it's going to refresh the page YeezySupply.com/password, which is it's going to keep bringing you back to the password page. You don't want that. You want to be on the actual site. You want to keep refreshing YeezySupply.com/home, I believe it is. I'll show the clip so you guys could check it out. So the way to do this is all you have to do is keep going into that search tab, erasing the YeezySupply.com/password, typing in YE, and Yeezy Supply should pop up, at least on most mobile devices. I know when I type in YE, it pops up right underneath for me for Yeezy Supply password page and Yeezy Supply home. You want to hit home, and you want to do this, I'm not even kidding, guys. You want to do this as fast as possible. Every single second, you should just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Just keep trying to get in, and you'll keep getting that password page. But eventually, when the shoe goes live, when Yeezy Supply goes live, and the blue tints are released to the general public on Yeezy Supply, you're going to get in. Now, you are going to be tempted to go for it on your phone because they're going to be sitting right in front of your face. There's going to be a picture of blue Yeezys right in front of your face, and you're going to be tempted to click the size button, scroll down, try and get yourself a size, and fill out all your info. Do not do that. The only reason we're using mobile devices here is so your IP doesn't get banned when you OD on the bookmark type thing. You don't actually want to check out. So as soon as you get in, the second you get in, you go right to your computer, and when you get to the computer, you hit your bookmark that's on your computer. You guys should all have bookmarks set up. The way you set up a bookmark, if you are curious, just go into your settings, go to bookmarks, go to make this site a bookmark, I believe. You should be on Yeezy Supply, and then hit show bookmarks. Make sure show bookmarks is checked off, and you should see a little tab up there for Yeezy Supply home. So definitely have that. And then as soon as you're in on your phone, make sure you hit Yeezy Supply home, and you will be one of the first people in without a bot. And I can assure you, you have a very high chance of copying. Now, I can't guarantee anything. Can't guarantee you're gonna cop, but I can guarantee these are the best chances you are going to possibly have. There's no delay from visual ping using this method. There's no chance of getting banned. There's no delay from the Yeezy Mafia tweet. You will be in 10 seconds before every other single person who's using the Yeezy Mafia tweets as a reference. So definitely use this method. So like I said, don't refresh. Make sure you're going to the search tab and typing in Yeezy Supply. Go into that. And that's essentially it. So that's how you're going to get in first for Yeezy Supply. I'm sorry for advocating the use of visual ping. Don't use that. You might get lucky on that. I know some of you guys have success. My point is it's inconsistent. So that's obviously an issue. And another tip I wanted to address was actually addressing how I was wrong again. Yeah, so I did a little more research, and it turns out I was kind of wrong in a way, but I was also kind of right. So it turns out that when I mentioned you couldn't sign, the multiple people glitch, where you could make like as many tabs as you want and sign in as multiple people without getting banned. Well, you can do that, and the reason is I found out, at least for the past release, the past couple of releases, Adidas has been tracking you by your cookies, not your IP address, and that's why you could get in on the same device again by clearing your cookies. So if you want to have multiple tabs, you can definitely, and I'm sorry that I was wrong, guys. I'm addressing my mistakes. You can definitely make a bunch of different people. All you got to do is go to that little person in the top right. For me, it actually just says my name, and you just click on that, and you can click add new or guest. Don't click guest, just click add new. You can add as many people as you want. And this is why I actually kind of want to say I wasn't necessarily wrong when I say you get banned. Technically, you still get banned. It's just not an actual ban. Most computers, I think all computers in general, don't have the RAM to support 7 tabs, 6 tabs. My computer is a Mac, a really up-to-date Mac with incredible RAM, and if I have 3 tabs open over a decent amount of time, they'll start lagging so much where I can't even have one open on Google Chrome. So I end up having to switch over to Safari and having to abandon my autofill. So, like I said, guys, I wouldn't open up too many tabs. I would say use 2 tabs. If you want, do the multiple people thing. I am going to admit that it does work. I've seen people get lucky by doing this, getting multiple pairs. But if you're signed in as the same person, you could actually take advantage of a separate glitch. And that glitch is where once you get in on one tab, you get in on the other for some reason. Now, people have said that when this happens with the new splash page, they can't check out. So it's up to you what you guys want to try. I I would always experiment with every single method. You should have multiple devices. Get as many devices as possible. That's one of the fundamentals because you won't get banned for multiple devices. Another thing, I previously mentioned autofill, but a lot of you guys were confused. Hey, how do I set up autofill? What's a good autofill add-on to use? Well, if you're using Google Chrome, guys, you don't need an add-on. Autofill is built into Google Chrome already. All you do, listen closely, guys, because I don't feel like repeating it in the comments. Go to Settings. Scroll all the way down to Advanced Settings. Hit Advanced Settings, and then scroll a little bit down, and you should see something that says Manage Autofill Settings, something along the lines of that. Click on that, fill in all your address information, and in addition to that, you should also fill in all your payment details. Obviously, add as many credit cards as you have. So you should definitely try to use as many different payment methods as possible. Now, you can definitely cop more than one pair by using the same payment method, but just to be safe, because one of my friends tried to check out with the same PayPal, he wasn't able to, which was an extreme bummer for him. So, just to be safe, if you so happen to have extra credit cards, an extra debit card, 2 PayPal accounts perhaps, maybe even a friend's PayPal account you're borrowing, I don't know. I would advocate, just to be safe, use different payment methods, but it's not necessarily necessary. So, again, that's something that you guys should decide. I'm just giving you my opinion. So, to be safe, use as many different payment methods as possible. And a lot of you were wondering, can you get multiple pairs sent to your house? Well, Yeezy Supply is a little controversial. I'm not 100% sure if you can, because I've never gotten more than one. I'm sure you can have them, but I have heard that if you order multiple pairs and they're sent to the same address, especially if you're using the same payment info, they can get canceled. Yeezy Supply does cancel. But for adidas.com, guys, same address, you can get as many as you need. I personally had 3 pairs of Beluga 2.0 sent to my house, same exact day. They were all stacked up like this. I made an unboxing video if you want to check that out. Also, I put it on my Instagram story, so, feel free to give my Instagram a peep if you ever get a chance. Not necessary. You don't have to follow me, but I would appreciate it. So, getting back to the tips, obviously, yes, you can ship multiple pairs to the same address, at least on adidas.com. For those of you wondering, do I change the billing address? Do I change the home address at all? No, all you should really be changing is your payment details. That's like your credit card number. Billing info, though, that should be the same. That should be for your actual billing info. Now, on Yeezy Supply, if your billing info is a different address than your home address, they have been known to cancel by saying it was, they were feeling that it was going to be a fraudulent order. So, I don't know. They do cancel sometimes on Yeezy Supply because of that. And just 2 last quick tips. If you're ever on the checkout loop where you just keep having to do the CAPTCHA, it keeps loading, all you have to do is hit the refresh button. Now, if you've been in there for too long, if you've been trying to get a size for too long, if you've been doing the CAPTCHA for over 15 minutes, you're probably out of luck because your time frame has probably expired at this point, so you might just be sent back to the splash page. However, if it's within your first 2-3 minutes of trying it and you're just not getting any luck, hit the refresh button, you'll be fine. And then you could click your size and check out clean. Now, the processing payment issue, I've mentioned this in prior videos, obviously, but I want to say it for all the new people here, obviously. If you're stuck with the processing thing, just going on and on and on, hit back again, fill in all your info, which should be easy if you're using Chrome autofill. Shouldn't take too long. There's also no timer anymore on Adidas, so you have all day technically. They're just in your cart. So just refill it all again, try to process the payment. If it does it again, I would say do it up to 3 or 4 times, and if by the 5th time maybe it's still processing for over a minute, just leave it. Just let it sit there for 10 minutes. But before you let it sit there for 10 minutes, I would say try going back and refilling your info, because that's what worked for me at least. And obviously, you guys want to sign up for all the raffles near you to increase your chances even more, PacSun does one, I know. There's a bunch of consortium stores that do raffles. Foot Locker, Champs, and Foot Action, they all do the app reservation. Sign up for that. And right now, Adidas Confirmed didn't really start yet because it's Tuesday for me. But for those of you who are watching this Thursday, which is probably all of you, I hope you guys got lucky on Adidas Confirmed. Who knows, maybe Yeezy Mafia tweeted out the thing again. I don't know. I'm hoping I get lucky on Adidas Confirmed. I've never copped off of there before once. It's always been off of adidas.com and Yeezy Supply. Those have been my best methods. So, to finish it off, I just kind of wanted to end with something that I was a little confused about. Now, people are saying, and I even said it earlier, that Adidas tracks you by your cookies. I don't know if that's 100% true. I really think it has something to do with your IP address, because for the Beluga 2.0s, I was waiting for 3 hours, 3 whole hours before I got in once. And then 3 of my computers, all within 10 minutes, the time frame of 10 minutes, they all got in. I mean, this could surely be a coincidence, but I think there's a slight chance that Adidas might have something to do with IP addresses. I'm not 100% though. We will never know. Adidas is always changing things, guys, so if I recommend one thing for this release, it might be different for the next release. You can never be 100% sure. So I know this video might have been kind of lengthy. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys took something away. I'm really wishing you guys luck. I'm contemplating doing a live stream. I'm not 100% on that. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Have a great day. And good luck, guys. Good luck. Oh, and what time does Yeezy Supply drop? We don't know. No one knows what time Yeezy Supply drops. It's completely random. Although, since it's a V2 with a lot of stock, I think it'll be around 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And Adidas is always 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's a good way to finish it. See you later.
And that problem is transport. It take very, very long.